Yes, you read the title correctly. And let's just jump into it. Yes, the Switch OLED secretly has 4K. When the Switch OLED first came out, people took apart the Switch OLED dock, and there was actually a 4K chip, and the cord was an HDMI 2 cord, according to sources, and I believe it. Multiple sources said this. And so the rumor that a 4K Switch could was coming, and it could actually be secretly right under our nose. Like, remember when we wanted Bluetooth for the Switch, and it turns out that the Switch was able to just use Bluetooth the whole time, and by one amazing update, it worked like it was designed for in the first place. For years we wanted Bluetooth, and it was just a simple update. And that's not just some stuff you can just do an update for. There has to be components to be able to receive and connect. And to me, that blows my mind that it had that in the first place. So I believe that it just has to do it correct. Like, I personally don't believe Nintendo turning around and make a 4K Switch that you would have to have to turn around and pay more money just for it to be 4K. Especially since this could either be the last year or there's going to be one more year of us having Switch. The Switch is getting old. And that's sad, but it would make a huge thing. So I believe that when it seems like it's the end of the Nintendo Switch line, Nintendo's going to release an update that lets the Switch OLED dock be able to be at 4K. I mean, why would Nintendo give us a dock with a 4K? Like, give us a dock that is ability to do 4K and has a HDMI 2 cord if they're just going to turn around and release a 4K Switch. Like, that doesn't make sense. Why would they just give us the Switch that could run at 4K but wouldn't give us a 4K dock? Because wouldn't the 4K Switch come with a dock like all the other Switches? And if it's your first time buying a Switch, Nintendo wouldn't want the new consumer to go out and get a 4K dock and spend more for their 4K dock, for their 4K Switch. Well, 4K. They wouldn't do that. And again, since all the past Switches come with a dock for that new user and just to go with it. I mean, it'd be cool if they just released the regular Switch by itself in case you had a dock, but that wouldn't be logical. And why were there so much rumors about being able to make games at 4K for the Switch so early and before the Switch OLED? For Nintendo just to turn around and release a 4K Switch, that really wouldn't make sense. When the time is right, Nintendo will probably release this 4K update, creating the dock to produce a 4K resolution. And this would also increase the units sold of the Switch OLED for its 4K abilities. Like, cause say they're starting to lose their sales, which it's really hard to believe since the Switch already outsold the Wii, and the Wii was a huge success. But if they release an update and they're like, it's 4K able, people are going to be like, I want the Switch OLED. And Nintendo wouldn't turn around and release a 4K Switch after just releasing the OLED. And again, why would it have 4K capabilities and chips if it wasn't going to be used. So, would you be excited for a new 4K Switch? Or just the Switch OLED being updated to let it be 4K? Let me know in the comments, and if you have any more information or any more theories, let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you on the next video.
All the other king, gida pampana kit, I'm throw my gong. All the other king, gida pampana kit, faster